Excuse the radio, but the only thing that comes in here is country. We don't have a TV out here, really, anything like that. It's just a hunting lodge. Something that was built way back in the day, and we've added on and maintained it as best we can. We don't use this lodge much as much as I'd like to, as much as we used to, because, you know, people get busy with their lives. Grandfather's getting older. I got to go to college. I went to college and try to find another job and everything like that. So just don't use it as much, but I'll show you around it. This is just kind of the entrance area. Got our ears and our vests and all that kind of stuff over here. A couple of posters. Random stuff strewn around, blankets, hunting stuff, vacuum cleaner. Mason jars, I have no idea what that's about. That's where I keep all my gear, my guns and all my targets and stuff. You know. Grandfather spends a lot of time out here. He's out here a couple days a week, so this is where he crashes. I'm using his bed tonight. Glock in my phone, not Glock, my gun and my phone's over there. Freudian slip because I've got a Glock with me, and that's kind of sacrilegious for people who know my channel. I'm testing it out today because I might want to buy it. Oh my god. I'm sure I'll freak somebody out. If they know my channel, anyways. So yeah, this is the this part actually here that we're looking at was a trailer, an old trailer that we took and I should say my parents and grandparents took and added on. This is an addition here. This is all built onto the trailer. This is the bathroom here. Got sink, hot water, cold water, toilet, shower. Shower is kind of tricky to get to the right temperature, but it works. The iron in the water is, like I was saying, there's so much iron in the water it stains everything and you can taste it, but it's well water, so what are you going to do? Kind of cramped in there as well. This is new as well, the heating system. New, I say new, but it's probably like 7 years. We put this in a little while ago, like maybe 7 years, but it's just a kerosene heater, or gas heater, sorry. Not kerosene, I don't know why I said that. A gas heater. They work a whole lot better than the wood stove. It's not the same. When I was growing up, I always liked playing with the wood stove and, you know, keeping it going, watching it, all that. We still use the, used to use the wood stove even when we had these, just for fun, but certainly keeps it a whole lot warmer. We'll move on to the kitchen. You know, got the spotting scope here. As much alcohol as you'd ever want to drink. Got the refrigerator here. Keep your beer in. So that's that part of the trailer section. A whole bunch of cabinets to keep your clothing in. All over the place. This is the kitchen, of course. Sink works, everything. Stove works too. We just had to pull it out to fix it. Cupboards where we keep all the plates and coffee and different things. I'll show you that room in the morning because the light's actually broken in there. We're remodeling that room slowly. It's a table. You know, microwave, spices, sunblock for some reason. So, this is where I stay when I come out here. It's got pretty much everything you need. I'll show you the other room and the outside and some of the property in a second here. It's still a little dark in here, but this is the living room. Unfortunately, the ceiling is having issues right now. We had to rip it out because ceiling was leaking. It's the wood stove over here. A couple of couches. But that's the main area. Now let's go outside. Well, I just got up and it's an awesome day out. So now I'll show you around the rest of the property. It's about 7 in the morning. Let's get started. This is the shooting pavilion, as you've probably seen in countless numbers of my videos. We've still got a lot of farm equipment out here. The Zetter, this bulldozer, which we just got like last year. It's been kind of useful. I think this is a 450. Everything runs. David Brown. That one's a brush hog tractor. We've got a bunch of tractors out here. Most of them are in the barn over there, along with the old farming equipment. This is my favorite one over here. The old dozer. It runs too. It's got a problem with its hydraulic system right now, but it does run. It used to be owned by a gravel pit. That's why the tracks are worn so thin, but you know, they've lasted. No gauges, no pretty much anything on there, just pull operation, pull stick, whatever the hell you want to call them, levers. But everything runs. We got the little mowing tractor here. I forget what this thing is. Besides little. That dump truck hasn't run probably 20 years, but we've got another one that does. This angle, you can actually see that part of the hunting lodge is a trailer. The rest is just built onto it. This is the first barn on the property. I think there was some confusion when I was telling people about this last time. There's actually 2 properties. This is like the hunting property. There's our field over there. We also have some fields here that the neighbor plants on. And the other one is like the farm proper, where we've got the old farmhouse that's pretty run down, and the barn. No one really uses that property too much anymore since my grandfather stopped keeping animals. He lives in East Lake now. So this is the main one I use. This is all blueberries here. We get a couple 5-gallon buckets worth of blueberries out of this patch every year. In fact, you can see them starting to come in. They are high producing bushes. But we own all the way to the road over there, which you may not be able to see. And 100 acres back and to the sides, 100-acre lot, give or take, as they say. Let's go over here. We got the newer barn. Newer. When I say newer, it means it's probably under like 10 years. There's the dump truck that does run. One of them, anyways. Long ass road. Big farm tractor, which has a brush hog hooked to it right now. The other tractors are locked in the other barn, so I can't get to them right now because I don't have a key. This field really never has anything done with it. I don't know why we don't plant trees here. We probably should. No use in having an open field. Although, if I ever decide to move out here and build a house, that's probably where I'm going to put the house, is right there. A little closer to the road, because this thing's kind of a bitch to plow in the winter. You have to get out the dozer. There's neighbors. Way the hell down there. Dairy farm across the way. And out that way is where I go to collect fossils, which I'm going to be doing probably now.